Well, hello guys, StarGamer here. Welcome back to some more StarCraft 2. I know she's still here. I know. What I'm going to do is, at the moment, I'm going to complete the rest of the Protoss stuff quick up to a certain point because I can't remember where it last ends off to. But anyway, remember, please like and subscribe, and let's get right to it.
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ihan crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Zeratul, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy, rumored to foretell the return of the Xel'Naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe. The Zerg swarm came, as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Xel'Naga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here, eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it.
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Never!
fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope. My burdens weigh heavily. Sukdash Salak. The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. Of ire. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. En Harudin Rashagal. Honor commands. My allegiance is yours. I will fulfill my calling. We must not hesitate. Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison. In the service of ire, honor commands. We must not hesitate. Sukdash Salak. Glory to the firstborn. My allegiance is yours. Ire will be restored. En Harudin Rashagal. I will fulfill my calling. Honor commands. En Harudin Rashagal. That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. Sukdash Salak. En Harudin. That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm. In the service of ire, ire will be restored. The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final, agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. I'd best reach the remaining honor commands. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve. Dean Rashagal.
Oh, Shakuras.
Hesitate. Shozak Makro. In the service of Iron.
You require my greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving. My elite...
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
Sukdash Salak. Glory to the firstborn. In the service of Ire. En Aldin I will fulfill my calling. Honor command. That patrol of broodlords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder. Glory to the firstborn. En Aldin Ashagal. We must not hesitate. My burdens weigh heavily. En Arudin Rashagal. We must not hesitate. Shozak Maknol. Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. Honor commands. Sukdash Salak. En Aldin. In the service of Ire. My allegiance is yours. You address me? En Arudin Rush. The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. You will fulfill my calling. I will be... Glory. Honor commands. We must not hesitate. I will erase the demons of the past. The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
In the heart of dark, you require my skill.
My burdens.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. Mans. En Arudin Rashagal. Glory. The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance. Dash Salak. In the service of ire. En Arudin Rashagal. In the service of ire. My allegiance is yours. En Arudin Rashagal. My spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. My calling. Sukdash Salak.
High Templar Karas is nearby.
Ire will be restored. I will fulfill my calling. Ire will be restored.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
I will be redeemed. You address me. My allegiance in the service of ire. I will erase the demons of the past.
I am the voice of justice. For the reckoning.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. I will fulfill my own.
Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
Sukdash Salak. final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother. I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. In the service of Ire, I will fulfill.
Your allies are in battle.
And our deed. I will erase the demons of the past. Substance Shozak Makdol.
Your allies are in battle.
In the service of Ire,
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. En Haradin Rashaba. I will fulfill my calling. En Haradin.
Your allies are in battle.
Glory to the firstborn. En Haradin Rashagam.
Your allies are in battle.
I will fulfill my calling. Glory.
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
So these things are still a big mystery, huh?
Actually, I have found something interesting. Whenever you use that Protoss device over there, the artifacts respond by drawing together and expanding their molecular matrices.
A little slower and with shorter words, please.
Well, if you think of them as dry sponges, they draw ambient energy like water. These things try to absorb as much energy as they can.
Are they dangerous?
Not if you're human. If my theories are correct, and you were a Protoss, for instance, they could drain the life right out of you.
I gathered allies, and we made our way to the forbidden archive world of Zaku. There, a triumvirate of mystic preservers awaited us, and in the shadows, something else was watching and waiting.
Hey guys, I'm going to end it here. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I want